شوي جدا. أنا بداية
Yo.
Sizzle.
Yo.
Oh, you got it?
What up?
Am I in? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, you're in. Your sound is good. But Mohammed, we are live. I'm just sharing links right now, though.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna go upstairs, guys. Okay. I'll order the megadeth. You guys gonna be quiet. Hey. Oh, you want me to go upstairs? I can't handle it.
Yeah.
All right.
What up, Sizzle?
Yo.
We're live with Fadi. Fadi, you're muted, by the way, Fadi.
Oh, that's why. What up, Mo?
Oh, Fadi, what up, my guy?
What up, baby?
What's poppin'?
Not much.
What up, baby?
He said he got a lot to say today, Moti.
Hey, I bet he does.
Hey, you saw that performance?
Yes, I did. I had
Front row seats.
You had front row seats, and they only played a couple guys for the whole game. So who came up with this whole coaching? Who came up with the coaches? Who said they could coach and who could do this and do that? I'm wondering.
Nah, well, obviously, you know, you guys, as a collective unit, you guys do what y'all gotta do, you know, in Dearborn. You know, I don't know who's the coach in Dearborn, man. I mean, Bosch is cool. I heard Camel coaches.
Camel's probably the best coach out there, yeah.
Probably.
Camel's really
Obed, I heard coaches.
Obed's good too. Obed's very good. Listen, I nothing against Bosch. I think Bosch is a great guy, but
yeah,
it was.
I think like rotation wise,
was horrible.
But I also think the way. See, look, I think what Obed did is fair by picking the players to the team like that, but I think you guys should basically brought down some hard justice and was like, "Yo, this is who's on a team. This is who's playing. The rest of you guys not playing." But it
100%.
won't be fair like that. You know,
100%. Don't come into the game and say everybody's gonna play their amount of minutes, and then in the second half, Shafiq plays 1 minute.
Yeah.
Who else? Mosey plays what? 3 minutes second half. I play 3 minutes in the second half. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, Fadi. Like, I told everybody on the Hamtramck team, like, yo, I'm letting you guys know this is not no LOL league style where you guys get to play 20 minutes each. I was like, but you guys will play. I mean, I think they got Fadi. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they all got between 12 and 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
like the main guys played probably 30, maybe 35, you know?
That's awesome, but don't come into the game say everybody's gonna get 15 to 20 minutes when nothing like that happened.
By the way, Fadi, I just want to let you know I sent you the link, Fadi, if you wanted to share it with everybody. I texted it to you.
One second.
We're about to get started in like 1 minute.
Let me send this I'm about to send this in the group and be like fireworks.
All right. While Fadi's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the show and get the show going because it is 6:01. We are officially live. This is episode 31 of the Fantasy Guys Wednesday edition. You guys already know this is Umar Thabits. I am here with Big Bro in the building as well, Mo Thabits, and our guest today is Fadi Naji. He is representing the Dearborn team today. From the great charity game that we had. We're gonna have some fun today, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of different topics. Of course, we're gonna first break down and recap the charity game you just had this past Saturday between Dearborn and Hamtramck, the charity game that all donations and proceeds went to Yemen. We're also gonna then break down Detroit sports like we usually do. We'll talk about the Tigers, we'll talk about the Pistons, and then we'll talk about the Lions. And then we're gonna talk about some NFL talk. A lot of receivers have been complaining that they want more money. So we're going to hear about that, kind of, see how we feel about these receivers who are complaining about wanting more money and share our thoughts on that. And then we'll close out the show talking NBA talk. We'll cover all of the series so far, talk about where they at, and talk about if we are surprised about where the series is at as of right now. All right. But before we do that, we got to start off with the sponsor of today. I'm going to start off with Hammer Time, True Value Hardware. No pun intended, but there's a lot of the hammer was brought on Saturday by Bessam Goba and Team Hamtramck. Shout out to Hammer Time, True Value Hardware. Great service, great prices, all of your hardware needs. If you want to shop local, then that is definitely the place where you need to go. Best hardware store in Detroit and in Hamtramck. Location in Detroit is 16380 East Warren Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Their number is 313-444-1123. Hammer Time, True Value Hardware. We appreciate them and their sponsorship and their donations. We already got people chiming in. Munir Ghazali said, "We ain't ducking no smoke. We run it up the chimney." That is John Moran's famous line. There you go. Khalid said, "Best show on Wednesday afternoon, aka prime time." What's good, Coach of the Year? I'm sure he's referring to Moti on that one. So first of all, Fadi, well, we appreciate you coming, by the way, coming on the show. Like, I got to give you respect, coming on the show after a big game like that, I respect you. So welcome to the show, by the way.
Thank you so much for the invite. It's very nice of you guys to invite me out for the show after the beating we took. But yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm very humble to be here.
Okay. See, I appreciate you coming on, by the way. I really do. I respect it. Moti, any quick words before we start the talking, before we get this going?
Yeah, man, Fadi's the man. Of course, there's like this little rivalry with Hamtramck and Dearborn, but honestly, Umar, I over this last couple of years, I've grown to respect these guys a lot. On and off the court.
The what do they say? It's the same as us. Wallah, all you Hamtramck guys, great guys. Wallah. It was very, very fun, and it was for a great cause. And alhamdulillah, you guys raised that much money. Wallah, it was amazing. Wallah, it is.
It was.
And Munir Ghazali just said, "Ain't no running in the M, man." And then he said he was the only one willing to come on the show and eat that loss. So shout out to Fadi. We definitely do respect and appreciate it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Fadi. My camera's acting up. I don't know what's going on, Fadi. I don't know what's going on, Fadi. All right. So to get this show on the road, I gotta have this background right quick. Just want to make sure. I mean, honestly, I don't know who's doing it. Maybe it's our production guy. He's the one that changed it.
Sufi. That's Sufi doing that.
That's what it is. That's Sufi right there. All right. So let's get started with the game, Fadi. I'm gonna let you start off. I know you were on the other end of the game. What are your overall thoughts? And then I'm gonna have Moti talk about the other. From Hamtramck's end, but overall thoughts of the game.
From Dearborn's standpoint, we came out very strong. Actually, we came out very strong, and we went up by like 10 points, and we just couldn't keep the pressure on. We couldn't keep the pressure on, and we couldn't play stronger. Our substitution was not right, was not there, and it just took a toll on us the whole game. To be honest with you.
Do you feel like the referees were a little favored towards one end?
I plead the fifth on that one. The referees were definitely going towards Hamtramck's side. I touched the ball every time I touched the ball, I got hacked, and it never got called. Never.
Listen, Fadi, I'm happy that you're here because I remember there was a moment where I was like, "That's funny," and then you're like, "That's funny, that's funny." Like the reason why I said that's funny is because I'm seeing you getting smacked,
Yeah,
and they're not calling nothing. Like I'm over there wondering, I'm like, "What's going on right now?" Like
you
guys,
were talking about the moment where I went back. I'm about to shoot a layup, and the guy holds me, literally holds me, hugs me with a bear claw, and they're looking at me. I'm like, "You guys gonna call something, or we're gonna keep playing? What are we doing?" That's
yeah.
what I. That's when you said it was funny. I'm like, "That's funny. What the heck is funny about that?" I remember that.
The only reason why I'm laughing is because obviously in the beginning of the game, Dearborn was feeling some type of way about the calls, and I'm like, and I'm over there like, yo, the referees ain't helping their cause with this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
They were not 100%. They were not. We weren't getting any calls. But I'm not gonna blame the referees for us losing that game. There's no way. We lost that game fair and square. I mean, Hamtramck played their hearts out.
Yeah, and by the way, we have Hussein Malahi joining us, the brother of Mo Malahi. Hussein was on the sideline. He was the head of athletic trainer staff of the Hamtramck team. I saw him giving out water bottles. I saw him giving out ice packs.
Is he funny like his brother Mo?
Oh, you don't know
jokes from me. Hold on.
Yeah, you definitely. We're gonna let you judge at the end of the show. Which Malahi is the funnier Malahi?
We're gonna do that. Yes. I'm gonna do that.
Hey, Fadi. Hey, Fadi. You watched Brothers?
Huh? Step Brothers. Yes.
No. The Wayne brothers. The Wayne brothers.
Oh yes. He's
Marlon.
Oh my God. That's too funny, bro. Man, that means he's funny as hell with that.
Yeah. Jose, first of all, before I dish it to Moti, because he was the coach, man, what were your overall thoughts of the game? How things went, the final score.
Are you guys hearing me good right now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sir.
I know. Okay. I was a fan of overall everything, just getting the community together. Everybody from Dearborn, Hamtramck coming up, the mayor's getting involved. We had the fire department, Hamtramck department, the police department was out there. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It was a great cause. The ending was even better. Our boys brought it home. I love the background. That's fire, by the way. That's too soon. Too soon, man.
Hey, leave that alone, man. Leave that alone. You gotta take that down. Come on, man. Come on.
Listen, I'm trying to reach out to my production guy, and he's not doing it right now. So
your production guy needs to be fired.
Yeah. But what were you saying, Jose? You want to finish up, Jose?
I loved every minute of it. Not just because we won. Trust me. We all know what
the win made it sweeter. That's what happened.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was just the cherry on top. But overall, great cause. Great. It was a great event. I can't wait for the next one. Everybody's talking about what's next now.
It was an unbelievable event and an unbelievable turnout to see that many people there. And it's all for the kids in the community, just to get everybody there. And alhamdulillah, I brought my kids and my wife was there and they had a lot of fun. My kids loved it. It's to show them that give back to people that don't have, that are less fortunate than you are, to give them back, And me and my wife, we install that with our children, me and my kids, because alhamdulillah, God's given us what we need, and some people don't have that.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny that you guys say that, because I've been having that talk with all my students this past couple of days, because we talked about the game. Some of the kids that came, they shared their thoughts, and that's kind of what I was talking about. Is like, with all said and done, the biggest winner was the country of Yemen, because at the end of the day, we raised some good funds for them, alhamdulillah, and but I don't want to cut into that part yet, the positive part. I want Moti to share his answers of the game, and then we could do that. But Fujo, by the way, Fujo
kill him softly, Moti. Don't kill us too, kill us softly, bro.
Fujo had one. Before you say the answer, Muhammad, Fujo said his production guy is Jamil Fadi. By the way, that's what he said. His production guy is Jamil Fadi. That's what Fujo had.
No, Jamil Al Hadi. Oh my God, that guy's just straight. I'm not gonna. You know what? I plead the fifth on that.
I think he's doing. Yeah, he's sending like a little shot right there. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Fujo.
Yes.
But Moti, what were your thoughts from the coach's perspective, from the coach's end, the head coach of Hamtramck?
Yeah, man. I mean, contrary to what everybody else believed, I actually thought it was gonna be a good game. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be a close game. I always said that. I mean, like I said, I respect those guys on Dearborn side. They came out strong. Like I felt like they were more prepared than us from the beginning because I got there like around 10:30 and they're already there. Shooting around, getting ready. Even like pregame, they were going over plays or like doing some sets or whatever, layup drills and all that. We weren't doing that. We were just loose out there, but a
which I
pivotal
think,
point.
which I think was a better thing for you guys to be loose
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, I agree. In this type of game,
100% because of this type of game, you need to be loose and just just and play, have fun.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. And then like Fadi said, man, I think they went up like 8 or 10 points, and then I called a timeout, and then I got my Willie Green on. You know what I'm saying?
I got that on video, Moti.
I got my Willie Green on, man. I looked him in the eyes and I said, you know what I'm saying? What y'all doing? We need this more than anything. You know what I'm saying? And then I said, if you guys value me as a friend, y'all won't let me down.
So you put your friendship in between them, huh?
Yes, it meant everything to Moti.
I put my, I put my friendship on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, in all seriousness, they responded. A shout out to Owl too. Owl was a great help for me on the bench also. But yeah, man. But like I said, it was man. It was a great cause. I told Omar yesterday, man. I'm so proud of him, man. It's like so much things like went right for saying for that, and like I said, Obad forget all the Dearborn guys. Like for us to do this, it's bigger than us. It's bigger than the game. It's bigger than individual accolades. I just think it's just so huge, man. And like AB said, inshallah, we could branch out to other Arab countries.
Yes,
maybe
most definitely.
maybe set the money up, and start going out to other foundations because
100%.
you know what I'm saying. So I don't know.
Palestine, Lebanon,
I agree.
Turkey, anywhere that they need
Syria.
it, any Arab country that needs it, 100%.
I agree.
And you're only gonna get more support once you open it up too, because now everybody, because obviously the Dearborn has all the different kinds of backgrounds, and then Hamtramck does that as well. So once you open it up to them as well, inshallah, you're just gonna get probably more people that want to come to the game, and you're gonna get more support, and split the donations.
And it was very nice to see both mayors there. Very nice to see them. Very nice to see them interact with everybody, and the mayors are that's a big thing to come out to the community and do that with the community, which is very big for.
Yeah, especially late at night too. That's what I told them. I respected them for that. I thanked them, and I thanked them a couple times for coming out there, especially that late at night.
100%.
I know it's Ramadan and all, but I do want to give a shout out, like you said, to Obad, man. Obad definitely was out there helping out as well, and I want to give a shout out to my brothers and cousins and everybody that was doing the concessions, doing the scoreboard, doing the tickets at the door, all those guys, Yusuf, Zach, Ali, Hamza, Ramsey, Sadaq, everybody that was out there. Moti, your son Sal, was out there making moves as well. So all those guys got to make sure you give them a shout out too, because
good for them. Well, it's all for a great cause, and they did a good job. They did a good job.
Yep. Well, anybody want to close out this final segment? Any final words? Then we can move on from this. Anybody want to say something? Jose, go ahead.
I want to do this real quick. Wow, that's what my boy right there, huh?
What is up with you? Wait, hey, where's your production guy, bro? What's going on here, man?
You still there, man.
Hey, how in the heck did you do that, bro? Stop with your I'm about to suspend your production guy.
Hey, that's funny, man. I'm trying to see right now. All right, never mind. Because I'm trying to see if I can change your background, Fadi.
No, hey, don't. Hey, guys, come on.
Nah, I'm not gonna mess with it.
I'm already on here, and I'm gonna get chewed out by these Dearborn guys. Just leave me. Let me be.
All right,
to end this. Listen, it was a great cause. It was a great cause. We came out with a lot of funding for the Yemeni people, which is great to hear. And alhamdulillah, hopefully most of these families get fed, and everything goes well. And I would love to do it again. I would definitely do it again. To be honest with you.
Definitely, inshallah. You know, like we said, we're gonna try to make this an annual thing. Next time is gonna be inshallah in Dearborn. So you know,
Inshallah.
Dearborn, obviously, they're talking about Etzel Ford, which could definitely hold a lot more people. So hopefully we can fill up. Hopefully we can fill up those stands. And
I played at Etzel Ford, so yes, a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago. But it was I played there.
Yeah, just a quick note, by the way, for those, I mean, inshallah, probably tomorrow I'll be posting this. My player of the month for April is actually a point guard from Etzel Ford. His name is Hisham Ba'alawi. He's a Yemeni. We're writing an article about him, inshallah, and it'll be coming out tomorrow. Just want to share that we show love to Dearborn, Fadi, no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
100%, 100%. You guys are the people of Dearborn and the people of Hamtramck. I mean, we're all together. We're all the same.
Alam Fadi, we're one.
We're one.
Yep.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. That's what it should be all about. All right, now we're moving on from Dearborn Hamtramck to Detroit sports, major sports, that is. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to DCFC. They beat Columbus Crew yesterday, which is an MLS team in Hamtramck, a keyword stadium. I was looking at pictures and stuff. Like, it was hype over there. I'm sure Hussein lives right there, so he probably got the whole
the playoffs. They
experience
beat them, or just a regular game.
It was a regular match, but you know, I think they played their players and they actually beat them, man. Like, it was like an upset. They were talking about it in the papers and stuff. 2-1. So definitely. Wow,
that's really nice.
Yeah, it was. You know, quick note I want to mention. I'm not gonna sit here act like I'm a soccer guy, but I just wanted to give a shout out to them. AB Abraham chimed in, said, "Mo Tizzle, get out of bed." That's what he said. AB Ibrahim. And then he said, "Omar lives in Dearborn Heights." We cannot confirm nor deny that. AB, we ain't about to share no locations or anything like that, right? But with that said, AB was on the show last week. We had a great time with him. By the way, I apologize for those. I know we're on Zoom today. Everybody, is in their own different world. So we decided Zoom would be the best thing to do today.
AB's good people. AB's funny, bro. AB's good people.
For sure.
Hey, he was hilarious last week. It was pure entertainment last week. Pure entertainment.
Yes, it was. Hey, that's my daughter playing. My daughter playing with the lights. Open the light, Bubba. Turn on the light, Bubba.
Hey, that's fine. We got Jose at work. He said Fadi's a legend, by the way. So Fadi, I'm gonna start off with you, man. Do you watch
Who's
Tiger
Jose
baseball?
at work? I want to know who that is.
Hussein right here. Hussein Malahi.
Jose. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, see that?
Hey, Fadi, do you watch Tiger baseball? Do you watch the Tigers?
I do watch the Tigers. I actually love baseball, and I
Wow.
I'm hoping they have a good season. So far, they're not too bad, but you know, it's a long season, you know, so you gotta wait and see how it goes. I think their manager's moving in the right direction, to be honest with you. And we picked up some key players this offseason with Diaz and their pitching staff. So I mean, hopefully we get there.
What are your thoughts so far on the year? I mean, right now we're sitting at 4-6. You know, had a bad loss to the Yankees yesterday. I felt like we could have done a little bit more.
They should have beat them, yeah. And then we had a bad loss against the White Sox, which one of the games we came back and beat them. And then we had another one that was a bad loss with like 10-2 or something like that, 10-3 the game after. I mean, it's just they're not consistent. You know what I mean? They have to be consistent. If you want to make the playoffs, you got to be consistent. You got to go on a 9-game winning streak here and there for you to be consistent on some type of level, especially in the pros.
Yeah, and my mindset for yesterday's game, the thing that kept crossing my mind was that is a perfect game that if we want to be taken serious, we got to win. Yes. You know, we had a bad first inning. We crawled back. It was 3-2 the whole game up until like the 9th inning. Like, those are the kind of games that we got to get out that hump and actually get that extra 1 or 2 runs to win the game. You know, because our bullpen shut it down. Our bullpen shut it down after that first inning. Moti, what are your thoughts so far right now with the Tigers? Any new updates?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I knew that we were gonna have a bad April, man. I told you guys about the tough schedule that we have coming up, and now the injury bug hit us. And honestly, if we get out this month playing 500 ball, it's a successful month, honestly. And you know, I see them doing that. We're 4-6, like you mentioned. We could be 1-9. You know what I'm saying? Easily. So. Yeah, man. Actually, they're playing right now, right? 6:40. Well, in 20 minutes. Yeah, they got the game today versus Yankees. I hope they bounce back. You know, I mean, offensively, I think our bats have not been great at all. You know what I'm saying? You know, we have a couple of players that we were supposed to
Been
rely on
like
this
that for the
year.
past couple of years. They haven't had too
Yeah.
many. They don't score runs. That's the bad part.
Yeah, man. We
You
have
see
a
them
couple
lose
of,
games. You see them lose games 8-1, 9-1,
Yeah.
10-2. Like you need the offensive spark from someone. And I think Diaz is a good hitter. He can hit the ball, but you need another one in the cleanup position. You need somebody in their lineup at like the 7th, 8th, or 9th spot to where they can hit the ball. That somebody's afraid to pitch to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
It's our middle of our lineup that's been hurting us, man. The guys right in the middle too. The guys that are supposed to be bringing in the runs that are struggling a little bit. Like,
Yes.
Candyman. You got Jonathan Scope. You know, these guys are struggling right now in the beginning of the year, but hopefully they'll turn it around. Like Moti said, like we have a tough schedule in April. We're 4-6. We could have easily been 1-9. We could easily, you know, if we won yesterday's game, we'd be at 500. So honestly, you know, I can't complain about us. I was looking at the standings, like we're still second in the Central. So it's like we're right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody else in the AL, by the way, is in the same boat. Like everybody's like around that 500 area. So as long as we keep the boat afloat, we should be straight. Jose, any comments about the Tigers?
I'm happy that, like you said, they're within reach of the AL Central. Nobody's playing great. I mean, besides the White Sox, they just lost 2 in a row. So the Tigers are still right there, 4-6, or sitting at 400. I'm with Moti, man. You know, I ain't gonna disagree with my boy. You know, get us away from April, and I like. But we need to score, like they're saying, man. We need to score at the end of the day. Baseball is all about runs, man. I like everything else.
Yeah, and we're playing in Detroit in April. Obviously, it's usually a cold month. It was snowing the other day, so that also doesn't make it easy.
It's raining outside right now, so I don't even know if they're gonna play tonight. You know, it's just
it's true.
April D is just horrible, man.
Horrible.
Yeah. So moving on from the Tigers, we can now shift it. We got people, by the way, jumping in. If y'all want to comment, we already kind of broke down the game in the beginning. But you got Sunhan Saleh that said Fadi looking good. I don't know if you know Sunhan Saleh. Just wanted to give you a shout out. Fadi's in the building and giving shout outs. Guys, feel free to chime in. I know we kind of already mentioned the game, but if you want to bring up a comment or something, we'll be more than happy. I got the comments right in front of me, so feel free to jump right in. So going from the Tigers to the Pistons, you know, not much really news in the NBA with the Pistons. Does anybody want to talk about something around the Pistons? I mean, Fadi, actually, I do have a question for you, Fadi, because I want to hear your answer. Who do you want the Pistons to get at number 3 if it was a dream scenario? I mean, that's if we land at number 3. I know it's a lottery, but we're projected right now number 3. So who would you want the Pistons to get from, like, you know, the top 4 players, I'm assuming, that are out there right now?
So basically, we have a good core with the Detroit Pistons. I think their team's going to be good, especially with Cade. He's a great player, man. He's special. I think he's really, really good. He's going to be a good player. We need somebody to step up and be that second guard or second power forward, like a big power forward, or somebody that's good that can shoot the ball. And I think the Duke player, what's his name? I forgot his name.
He just declared today for the draft.
Chero.
Yep, Chero. Yep. I think the Duke player is going to be that would be a great pickup, a scenario for Detroit to pick him up. He's 6'10", he's lengthy, he can shoot the ball, he can drive the ball, he can dunk, he's good. I read an article about him actually. In games, he loses 7 pounds in a game, bro. That's how much he sweats, which is ridiculous. I never thought anybody could do that, bro. It's ridiculous. You got to keep that guy hydrated to make sure he's playing good.
What?
It's crazy.
We ain't got nowhere to go.
Hey, we got somebody that joined us, and I added him. I don't know who it is. If you want to turn on your camera, there's somebody that just joined us. If not, I'm gonna have to boot you out because I don't know if this is a random or. Oh, we got
Stop
Mookie.
it!
Mookie is in the building.
My baby Mo.
I think
out
it was
to
the
Mookie.
background that got him, guys. Hold on.
Hey, I heard funniest Malahi. Oh snap!
Yeah,
Let's
hey,
go.
I couldn't
That's
believe it. That's what they said. They said he was like Marlon and Wayne's brothers. I don't know, bro. I don't know about the funny. Hey, Mo. Somebody wants to say hi, Mo. Somebody wants to say hi.
Oh my God, Princess! I'm in Dearborn. I'm coming right now. Send me your location. I'm coming. I'm coming right now. Oh my God, man.
Go say Bubba, go.
Mookie,
Man,
tell
Mo, I
us,
miss you,
Mookie.
brother. I love you, dog.
I love you too, Allah. What's up? I know when you on the
Okay.
show, man. I've been trying to click on. I figured I didn't know there had to be a Zoom. I've been watching the YouTube channel. I'm like, how do you get in here, man?
Hey, Mookie, what is your recap of the game, man? Overall.
Man, it was a dogfight, man. It was a dogfight, and I expected it. I told my guys, I'll even send you the WhatsApp audio that I put. I said, man, these guys are gonna come out. They're gonna come out hard. If we can withstand their first punch, we'll be okay. And alhamdulillah, we did it. It was 23-22 halftime, and we withstand that first punch. In the second half, we only held them to 11 points, and we did our part in the second half. It was all about defense.
You guys did that in the second half. You guys withstood the punch early. Here, they want to say hi one more time. Say hi.
I love you girls. Oh my God, mashallah, they're so adorable, man.
Tell them I love you.
Mashallah, beautiful
I love you,
daughter.
Mom.
Yeah, I think those girls were playing with my daughter at the game. I remember she was saying that she made some new friends, by the way, at the game. I believe
Yeah, she did. I think she was. I don't know if Moti or your daughter. I don't know, one of the two, the younger one.
Yeah.
She was hanging out with them and playing the whole time.
Yeah, she said she loved it, and then my wife was asking me like, "Who are the girls?" I was like, "I don't even know. I don't know." But it looks like it was those. It was your daughters. For
Yeah,
sure.
it was my daughters. They kept hanging. It was your daughter then, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was your daughter.
Yeah.
They were messing around. They were playing around with. Alhamdulillah, man. See, it's awesome for the girls. Well, it's awesome for the kids. They came out. They had fun. You know, they don't stay up that late to go out to do anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was the best thing for them. Well, that was.
It
That's
was.
very
It was.
true.
So
Very
we got
true.
some comments. First of all, that was Sunny, by the way, Sunhan. I didn't know that was his real name. That's Sunny. Then AB was talking about he's on the DL. Baez is on the DL. And then Munir Ghazali said, please don't say Pablo Banquero. I guess he's not a fan of him. And then Sunny said, hell yeah, BMI, best of the best of the best of the best. And then Munir said Jaden Ivey. I like him better than Pablo. And then you guys set Dearborn up, said Sunny. You need to explain to us, how do we set Dearborn up on that one? But Mookie, that's kind of what we were talking about. Who do you want the Pistons to take? From like Pablo Banquero, Chet, Jabari Smith, or Jaden Ivey. Those are the top 4 options. Who would you want the Pistons to take if they had to choose?
Smith. I like Smith.
Jabari?
Yeah, I like Smith. I think Smith will help them. But I mean, they didn't even do the draft yet. I don't think that none of them are going to be there. I don't think they're going to get top 10.
Why not? We're the third. You guys know we're the 3rd worst team.
Yeah.
And the NBA is gonna be like, you had the first overall pick. What do you think? You're Cleveland?
Yeah,
Man?
but
I think we're probably gonna end up 7, 8, 9.
We're like Omar said, we're the 3rd worst team. I think we're gonna get in the top 5. I know that for a fact.
This ain't the NFL. Nothing's for a fact, man. This ain't the NFL. We've seen some crazy things happen. You guys know that.
It's true, but you know we have the same amount percentage chance of getting the first overall pick as anyone else. So
That's
at the
what
end
I
of the
want.
day, you could look at both sides of the thing. Like I know, obviously, to lottery, anything can happen. But at the end of the day, man, we can end up with the number 1 overall pick back-to-back years.
That'd be nice.
That'd be
nice. That'd be
Quick
nice.
question. We
Yeah.
got the number 1 pick. Are you still fine with us taking Paulo?
That's for you, Fadi. Do you want us to take Banquero for the number 1 overall pick?
Like I said, I watched a lot of college basketball. I love college basketball. I really think he's the most athletic out of all those guys. At his height, at 6'10", you know, you don't see too many guys that can shoot like that at 6'10" and go around people like that at 6'10". Like I watched him play. He's a good player, man. He's a great player. I would love to see him on that offense with Cade. That would be great.
And he's a good passer too, by the way. Like people sleep on his passing. He's a good passer.
He can hit the ball, yes.
Moti, who do you want the Pistons to take?
Listen, first of all, correct me if I'm wrong. Even though it's a lottery, I think the Pistons at worst cannot go later than 7th pick. I read that somewhere. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so. Yes,
it's up there.
So all right. So, anyways, but I personally think it's all gonna come down to if we sign Marvin Bagley. If we sign Marvin Bagley, and then we're going Jaden Ivey, which I think we should draft. You know, I just think with the starting lineup with Cade, Ivey, Sadiq Bey, you know, Bagley and Stewart. Hey man, I'll mess with that.
So you like Ivy, Moti?
I like Ivy a lot.
So are we saying Ivy at 3 or where are we saying Ivy at?
Ivy anywhere, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Yeah, Ivy anywhere.
Okay, we got Ibrahim Shajris, says sleeper pick for the Pistons. Benedict Mathurin, that is an actual player, I believe. If I'm correct, I want to make sure. But he is. And then he said Fahmy said Ben Mathurin is the man, or Ivy. That's what Tony is saying. So Tony's kind of agreeing with you, Moti. Hussein, do you want to chime in on this? Who do you want the Pistons to take at 3?
I've been on the Paulo train for about a week and a half now, and I'm gonna stick to it. 6'10", 250-pound freshman is my type of player, Omar. You know what I'm saying? Body. That's what the Pistons need right now.
Hey,
That's
who
what
did
I
I
want.
pick? I forgot who I picked. Who is it?
Jabari Smith.
Who's that? I just said that because it was the last person you said. Who's that?
He's
I
from
swear to God,
Auburn. Hey, he's solid.
He's
Hey,
from Auburn.
you know how you tell your daughters who you like, Mama or Baba, and they always hit the last person. Baba. I don't know who any of them are. Man.
He heard
sorry.
Smith, the last name. Last name.
Most
Smith.
definitely.
No,
Give me
what he
Smith.
really heard was BMI, and so he popped into the Zoom call. That's what he did. He saw the picture Jose put up. He was like, hold on, let me jump in. He was not expecting the first question.
I wasn't.
Hey, but that 6'10", 250? Someone 6'10",
Freshman.
250?
Yeah.
Freshman.
Wow.
Hey, you know what I don't like? You know what I don't like, Mookie, is that our number one, our first sponsor of today was Hammer Time. You over there at Home Depot?
Cancel the background. Change the background. Change the background.
No good.
I gotta have. Yeah, I'm trying to get a grill, man, for Eid. I'm trying to get a grill.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Mo. Get that.
All right, we got a couple.
Get that.
Hey, AB said Tony agreeing with Shaggy, and then Tony said, yeah, it sucks. Pablo's not quick. He don't even got handles. Listen, guys, I'm telling y'all right now, we over here talking like we know what we're talking about. Like, I think Pablo's going to be a good NBA player. Like, I think the top 4 or 5 picks are going to be solid, safe picks, man. I think all of them are solid and safe. I think the biggest risk to me is Chet, in my opinion. I think Chet is the biggest risk because of his body. But I still think, like, he could be a good NBA player. And Fadi, whenever he comes back on, I think we lost him. So Fadi, if you're listening, come on and join us whenever you got the chance. But we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling from Pistons. We're going to move on to the Lions. So there's a new report that came out that the Lions got the second. They basically have the second highest. Vegas got us getting Kayvon Thibodeau, Moti's boy. All right. And I'm actually excited. I'm very happy to see this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm all aboard on the safe train, and I think Kayvon Thibodeau is definitely safe. I think that's where we need to go. Obviously, if Aiden Hutchinson is gone, and heck, Thibodeau might actually be the best player in this draft. Like, I remember last year going into college season, Kayvon Thibodeau was number 1. It was on everybody's boards, number 1. Obviously he chose not to play. But let me give you guys a quick stat. So I think it's Tavon Walker, right, from Georgia. So his 3 years, I don't know if he was 3 year or 4 year at Georgia, he had, I think, 13.5 tackles for loss, 9.5 sacks, and some numbers. That was his overall, and that was with him playing with that dominant line, by the way, right? So Kayvon Thibodeau's freshman year had 13 tackles for loss, 9 sacks. So long story short, his numbers.
Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I got a phone call and it disconnected, man. I'm sorry.
No problem. So Kayvon Thibodeau, we're talking about the Lions, by the way, about who they should take. So Thibodeau's freshman year matches Walker's pretty much whole career at Georgia. So that should kind of tell you. And by the way, Walker had this dominant line, obviously had a dominant linebackers as well. So that could kind of give you an idea, man. Thibodeau, bro, as much as we like to talk about his off the field stuff, hey, he might be worth every single penny. And obviously getting that pass rush guy is something that you cannot pass up on. So I really believe that the Lions are in a great situation. I think they're either going to get Hutchinson or they're going to get Thibodeau. They can't go wrong with either or. And so, Moti, I'm going to give you this one first because I know that was your boy. You wanted Thibodeau from the get-go. Are you happy about this news?
Absolutely, man. If we trade down, then that's what I would be more happy about. But yeah, man, if we had the pick at 2, it'd be Thibodeau. I mean, I think he's an athletic freak. Reports came out that Dan Campbell said, he has an issue with his, if he's gonna fit our cultural. I mean, I think as far as culture, you could, if a player is smart, he's gonna buy in. You know what I'm saying, for his own brand, So it's like I don't believe in that crap. Dan Campbell didn't confirm, so it's just noise. Honestly, man, trading down another player that it's on my list is Jordan Davis. You know, he's starting to like creep up in my in my mind, like, you know, from all the reports and all the measurements and what he really meant to that Jordan defense. Everybody's saying that he was the man there. You know, he was the reason why everybody was, you know, making plays. So
He was a big
you know,
boy.
maybe
Yes,
if
he
we
was.
move down, maybe if we trade down, he's a guy that I would.
So
I
you
would
don't
want
think
to
if
pick
we
up.
trade down, we should go quarterback?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I want quarterback, but I feel like Jared Goff. Listen, Fadi. I'm not gonna lie to you. I always been a fan of Jared Goff. Like ask these guys. Look, ask
Wow.
these guys. I picked him up when he was with the Rams. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like as my quarterback. So it's like, you know, it's like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think
I can't see Jared Goff being that guy for us. I can't see it being for Detroit. I'm sorry. I don't see him being
Man,
that type of
he's not the
quarterback.
answer. Of course, he's not the answer. He's
No,
not. But he's
100%.
he's a game manager. He's a game manager.
No,
Yeah.
he's not a game manager, man. He's not a game
He's
manager,
a
man.
he's
I
not gonna
think-
win a game for you. He's not gonna lose a game for you, man. That's a game manager.
Hussein is raising his hands. Hussein is raising his hands.
Just like
You guys
Garoppolo,
hear?
just like Kirk
Hey.
Cousins.
Hey,
You know,
Dan
they're all game
Campbell
managers,
said
man.
you can win a Super Bowl with an all right quarterback. You don't need
Exactly.
this big.
Yeah.
Jared Goff is a
Yeah,
all-right quarterback.
you need Ed Reed, and Ray Lewis. Yeah, to get you a game manager.
You need Thibodeau. You need to trade that 32 pick for Debo Samuels. You need to pick up Braxton Hill, and you got to move your guys here and there. You get a Kuda back on board. Now you got the outside lock, the inside lock. Jared Goff, you just hand it 15 times. Throw it 20. That's all we need you to do. That's all you need to do to win right now. It's not about you don't need Mahomes no more, Mo. You don't.
So
Look what
we got somebody
look
that
what Mahomes. Look what all these big quarterbacks are doing to their teams right now. These $40 million a year quarterbacks. They all losing their number one players. They all
That's
got to
true.
go. They can't afford them.
That's true.
You got a guy
But
that's
if you
named after
pick
a
up
different
if
sport.
you
playing
pick up a
quarterback.
rookie quarterback, in the draft, let's say he becomes a great quarterback, right? After the
Yes.
first year, you got him for 4 years for the rookie contract.
100%.
Listen.
Hey,
Would
hey,
you ship?
100%,
Would you
Fadi.
ship? Would you ship Golf in the first round pick for Kyle Murray, and a first round pick next year?
No, I don't think
What?
Kyle
No.
Murray's that good. I don't, to be
Y'all
honest.
crazy. I would.
He
do it
still
in a
got to
heartbeat,
sign. He
man.
still got to sign his contract.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen.
Thank you.
It's
Yo,
the money. It's the money,
yo.
Mookie. It's the money that I'm worried
for
about.
sure.
The
Hey,
money,
for
yeah.
sure.
This guy wants $40 million like every other quarterback.
He
You're
wants
gonna
to,
lose
he
half
wants to
your
be the
roster
highest
doing
paid
that.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What if he takes you to the NFC Championship?
That what does he
That's
do?
not
What
a
is
Super
that?
Bowl.
I don't think
Yeah,
anybody
we gotta
will
win a
take.
Super Bowl.
Hey, I don't think anybody will take the Detroit Lions to the NFC Championship. guys.
Okay. Would you do that? Would you trade in right now? Would you do that?
I would.
First round pick this year, next year, and Jared Goff.
Listen,
and you're
Mookie, I'll
guaranteed to
tell
get to the NFC Championship game. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't promise you. But would you do that?
You can't guarantee that because the Lions always screw something up. I'm sorry, but they do. I've watched them for over 30 years. They screw something up every time something happens, which is the shittiest thing you could ever think of. The Lions always screw something up, and it sucks because I love the Lions and I would love for them
Yeah,
to
you
win.
ain't lying. You ain't
But-
lying.
Listen, if a team loses on a 66-yard field goal, something is going on with that team. I can't. I don't have trust
That's a
in
sign.
them.
That's a sign from God. He doesn't
I
like your
swear
team.
I don't have trust in them. The Fords need to get rid of that team. After the Fords get rid of them, 2 years later they're going to the
Not-
Super Bowl and winning it.
It's not.
I
happening.
agree.
It's not happening.
I agree.
It's not happening.
Never.
The Fords are not
Hey,
there.
by the way, they didn't just lose on the field goal. It's the way that the field goal went in too. By
Exactly.
the way,
It bounced and then it went over.
Crazy.
Usually it never bounces and goes over. It bounces and comes out.
That's true.
the ball was like, let me go in right. Let me go backwards.
sir.
Hey, and it's
Hey.
the Detroit Lions. Oh, they're gonna lose. Let me flip in.
Hey, listen. So we got a lot of people. I mean, a couple of comments I want to fly through right quick. So, Brahim Shajida said Lions need to trade for Debo. And then Femi said Pablo is safe but good, but not a game changer. Mathurin is smooth. Guys, what team is Mathurin on? I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now, man. Can y'all look that up? What team is this guy on?
Man, I never heard of that dude ever. I don't know what he do. Where he coming from? Oh, because because Luka Doncic had a good freaking year. You know, a good pickup by Dallas. Now every year players get to freaking be good now. Come on.
Oh,
then-
he's talking about Mathurin from overseas.
Czech Republic. Czech
Yeah,
Republic.
Czech Republic, yes.
Nah, I was just joking. I don't know.
No, he's
Right.
from overseas. I know that.
Okay, and then AB Abraham said no quarterback in this draft are different makers, no franchise quarterback. And then he says the U because he did come in with he came in hard with the U. Then he said yes, Milahi with the trade that proposal that you mentioned. And then language Fadi.
You can never tell.
Thank
You
you.
can never tell any
Thank you, Evan.
quarterback in a draft. I'm sorry. Did anybody think that Mahomes was going to be like this? Nobody thought Mahomes was going to be like this. You can't really tell.
The Chiefs.
Tom Brady,
The Chiefs
Tom
did.
Brady
Apparently, the
was
Chiefs did. If they
199th pick.
The Chiefs did. The Chiefs did. Apparently, if they traded down to get him, traded up. To
Yeah,
get him,
but
whatever.
you got to remember, Tom Brady was the 199th pick. Whoever thought Tom Brady would be that amazing? You know what I mean? You can't really
He's one
think that.
That's one in 100 years.
I mean, yeah,
Listen,
true, but
That's what I was going to
What do
say,
you
by the
think,
way,
Fadi?
guys.
What do you think, Fadi? What do you think, Fadi? At 2, who should we draft?
the Lions,
Yeah.
if they
You
were
mentioned
to draft
quarterback.
and not-
Why?
If they were to draft and not move down, if they were to draft, I would have to say they would have to go with like you said, Thibodeau or Hutchinson, one of the two guys that they need. They need outside defender. They need that. They need the rush. They need the rush against the quarterback.
Bro,
But
what
they
about
need-
the guy from Oregon, man? Nobody likes the guy from Oregon.
No, that's what it is. That's Thibodeau. That's Thibodeau. Okay.
Oh, I can't pronounce his last name. I only pronounce his first name.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
long as they
that's
don't take
an
anybody from Georgia. Don't take anybody from Georgia. That's it. Don't take anybody from Georgia.
Not even
I mean,
Jordan Davis.
Listen, the guy from
Don't even
Georgia,
take-
the number 99, that big guy was six
That's
something.
it. That's
Oh
the only
my
guy I
God.
loved on that team.
Oh my
I
God!
know,
Hey, bro,
but
the guy runs
listen.
a 4.740 at 400 pounds. How do you do that?
He's
Bro,
faster
that's
than
crazy.
Mahomes.
Aren't they projected to have 5 of them in the first round? Go
Crazy.
2
Yeah.
rounds.
Yeah, Georgia. Yeah, Georgia's projected
five
to
or
have
four. 5 or
players
4
go
of them are
from-
gonna. Come on, man. That. I mean, I would stay away from that team. I would stay anybody from Georgia.
It's like
Because
the
once-
Miami Hurricanes defense, man.
Yeah. Once you
2006.
have so much talent next to each other, it's like they feed off each other, man. And once that, I don't know, man. I'd stay away from some.
You have a good point there, because yes, they could feed off each other and then they could help each other and this and that. When you have somebody that's not an all-star next to you,
Yeah.
you might have a
Exactly.
hard time doing what
Exactly.
you're doing.
Hey
It's not-
guys, we forget that the NFL is a bunch of good players that are playing with each other. So
Yes,
they're all
feed
gonna
off
feed
each
off
other.
each other.
Yes,
I know,
It's
but
not-
it's
it's not,
It's a
it's
make
not-
or break
it's
league,
not
man.
college.
You have like 5, 6 years, 7 years to do your thing, and that's it. If you're lucky, you know.
in the NFL,
Yeah.
yes, you do. You got about 7 years to prove your thing. Yes, 100%. It's not a lifetime thing.
All
You
right,
guys
so
gotta understand, though.
Sonny said you can win with golf. You just need a great old line, which is what we have. I do believe. I talked to AB last week. I spoke to them. Everybody that was at the table. I guarantee that the line is going to get at least 7 wins. I think that's what golf gets us. I think he's the bridge quarterback, though. He's not the answer for us to go far, but he is good enough for us right now. What I want to ask you guys is this, though, because I guarantee you one of the 5 big prospect quarterbacks are going to drop. So would you take one of them, like in the second round, maybe with pick 34, like Desmond Ridder, Matt Corral? Would you do that, or would you rather us just stick with defense, don't get a quarterback, focus on that next year? Jose, you're shaking your head.
Pick 34 and 32 are light years difference, my man. If you're getting a quarterback, you get him with pick 32. That's all I'm saying right now. Other than just because of that 5th-year option. That's why every time someone has that 32 pick, a team comes and trades in for it.
Yes.
That's how they got Lamar Jackson, Teddy Bridgewater. You've seen all these quarterbacks go at the very end because that 5th-year option plays huge, especially
Yes.
for a team that's in a win now mode.
100%.
So that's
great. That's a great analogy of that. Yes.
but
And
the
I
end
wouldn't
of-
be mad. I wouldn't be mad to take a quarterback. Why not? Why
No.
not? Why not try it? Why not? Let's see
what-
what happens. What if
Yeah,
you know?
well,
What if
yeah.
he becomes great?
Hey, you had your chance. You had your chance, man. They could have took what's his name from the Chargers, man. He was right there
Justin
in front of them,
Herbert
man.
or
They could
Tua.
have had.
We could have took
they-
a lot, Mo.
No,
We
they-
could do
they
this every
coulda-
year.
They took a cornerback. He took a cornerback. Who,
Yeah, but Smo at the time.
who's 180 pounds, bro?
We had
Yeah, but
Stafford.
They had
I
Stafford
don't
at the
care.
time,
I
and
don't-
they weren't thinking like that. You're right. He's right. They had Stafford, and they thought Stafford was going to stay there for the rest
Yes,
until his
and
career
we had Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia. They were in a win now. They had to do what they had to do. I mean,
I'm not
it
gonna
is
lie.
what it
Bob,
is.
Bob Quinn and Patricia were the. I mean, they were just as bad as whatever it's called.
Matt
The
Millen.
guy that, huh?
Matt
Matt
Millen.
Millen.
Matt Millen.
Bobby
Oh my
Ross.
God. Oh my God, they were just as bad as Matt Millen. Like that team was. That guy,
Man,
those guys did not know anything
They
about
said his
about
back.
football.
They said
you
his
know,
back.
I
What year?
still don't understand why they fired Caldwell and he made the playoffs that year.
Well,
Yeah,
because
I
that's when
I don't
Bob
understand
Quinn-
it either.
Bob
To be
Quinn-
honest with you,
Bob
I don't
Quinn just
understand
took over
either.
as GM, and his
He wanted his
motive
own
was
guy.
to get Matt Patricia in. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it
he
wanted
didn't
his own.
matter what Caldwell did.
So AB said the Miami guys all panned out. Moti, just wanted to throw that out there. He said that, and then
Yeah, I
Sonny
agree.
said, "Yeah, Sonny said I believe you, Milahe. You guaranteed him Tramek a championship, so he believes everything that you're saying, Mookie. Just want to throw that out there. All right,
Sonny's good people, man. Sonny's good people.
Shoot me,
All
Sonny.
right.
Stop, bro. Stop, Sonny. Stop.
So
We all
moving
need
on from
a
the
little bit.
Lions. I just want to say this, okay? I'm happy somebody mentioned Debo. So that's my next conversation topic is basically about the wide receivers and how they're all complaining. But before we talk about the wide receivers, got to give a shout out to the second sponsor today, which is Sports and Quick Lube. Location is 14747 Ford Road, Dearborn, Michigan. Sports and Quick Lube featured by Mobile One. Only Mobile One featured oil change in East Dearborn. They service all makes and models and have the best deals and even better service. Been open since 2014. Shout out to Forts and Quick Lube. That is the second sponsor today. Now, Debo Samuel, that is the first one. I want to put this out there right now before we even discuss, are these guys in the right or are they in the wrong in terms of asking for this big money? Debo Samuel, I do not want him to come to the Detroit Lions, okay? Because number one, he's going to ask for some big money. We're not there yet. We might think we are in our heads, but we're not there yet to pay him. But guys, don't sleep on what his production was because of Kyle Shanahan, guys. Kyle Shanahan is an offensive genius. Lions, Dan Campbell, he started to do a great job calling plays, but we have yet to figure out.
He can't move Debo Samuels like they did with in the San Francisco 49ers offense. They can't.
It's all about the system. Yeah, it's all about the system.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, we're asking Debo to be a guy. By the way, and I know reports, it's just reports, but I'm hearing that he doesn't want to be that guy anymore either because he knows that his body is getting wore down being this hybrid guy. So at the end of the day, like he's already making these demands and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a great player, and I still think he's going to be good. But I don't want him to come to Detroit. I don't want to pay nobody that much money yet until we're actually solidified as a serious contender. I don't want to pay nobody that much money. I don't care who it is. I don't want to pay anybody that much money. This is my personal opinion. Moti, do you agree? Would you pay Debo Samuel?
Absolutely not. I 100% agree with what you're saying. Debo Samuel is he's known for that hybrid type of player. His value is because he's a hybrid. So if he wants that $25-30 million that these receivers are getting, which is crazy money, he's going to have to continue being that hybrid. And I don't see him playing anywhere but San Francisco. But Detroit,
it's just ridiculous how much money they want to be at wide receiver position. That's just ridiculous. There's too many wide receivers in that for you to ask for that much money. Too many receivers.
Crazy. It's
and to
crazy.
Be honest with you, think about the one position where the position where in drafts you draft them, they immediately have an impact. It's receivers, man. Like you look at the last couple of years, these rookie receivers have been coming in and they've been having an impact on their team.
That's understandable, but there's so much of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, now the new route is you could draft these receivers and they could come in and have a very strong impact on your team on a cheap rookie contract.
And you don't have to pay them that big money. You pay them the rookie contract. And then if they're good enough to where then you have to pay them, then you got to pay them because they're good enough to stay there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So, Hussein, you were shaking your head. Would you pay Debo?
If I was San Fran, yes. If I was Detroit, no.
Makes sense. Mookie, would you pay Debo?
Heck no.
You wouldn't want him at all.
They're not ready, man. They're not ready for that.
Well,
they'll probably give him about 30 possessions, and he'll probably want to finish the season.
Abdul Fadi just said, by the way, shout out to Abdul Fadi. He was in the building as well. He said, we're still rebuilding now. I wouldn't pay anyone right now until success picks up. And then he said, it's the market, so I don't blame them asking for what you think you're worth and what the market is. So that's what we're going to get into. Do you blame these wide receivers for asking for the money that they're asking for? All right. Just want to throw this out there. So you got Debo Samuel, you got AJ Brown, you got Scary Terry, you got DK Metcalf. all these guys are in the same boat. They're ready for that new contract. Some of them are gonna start sitting out. They've already set out voluntary mini camps. So do you guys blame them? Okay, do you blame them? Moti, do you blame them for these contracts?
No, sir, I do not blame them. I'm always a fan of go get your money, man. However you get it, you know what I'm saying. If they're gonna value these guys and give these guys money, then take the money, man. I would take the money over the situation all day, every day, especially if I got a championship already. That's why I applaud the Von Miller. You know, I applaud him, man. He got 6 years, 120, and he's set.
That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no
it
sense.
Doesn't. It doesn't.
That-
We're talking about from the player standpoint. Like, who cares, right? Whatchamacallit, your boy that went to Oakland. You know, he's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me go chill with my boy. Tyreek Hill. He goes to Miami. He don't care. He got a championship.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
He lives in Miami too. Tyreek Hill lives in Miami.
Exactly. So it all makes sense, man. I mean, I'll go for the money, man.
I know, but think about Adam's situation. He just seen Aaron Rodgers probably sign his last contract and get what, $50 million a year, and he's like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How does that make sense? I still don't get how Aaron Rodgers even complained about them not giving him pieces and then giving him $50 million a year. I still don't even get that contract.
Hey, listen, Malahi, Aaron Rodgers alone probably wins 7-8 games for Green Bay alone a year.
Okay, but you can't get to the NFC Championship winning 7-8 games.
That's 100%.
I agree.
100% what
He's
you
right.
said about him winning 7-8 games alone.
Yeah.
But like Malahi said, we're not here winning games. We're here to win championships.
No, you're right.
What happens?
He can't win championship by himself. He can't do that.
You can't do it. You can't win. But when you got so much money invested in you, you're not gonna be able to go out and get somebody that's gonna be a top dog like you.
Hey,
to get
listen, that's what's gonna end up hurting KC. They gave Mahomes all that money, and now the pieces are gonna start falling year by year by year by year by year. You know.
But they got a good team.
Yeah.
They got a great team this year.
You know
I
what?
don't
You know what I think about Aaron Rodgers, man? I think that he was fed up with like not winning, that he doesn't care no more. So he's like, let me get mine before I leave. That's kind of like his mindset. I think like he kind of put that relationship with Devontae Adams to the side.
Yeah, but you get where I'm coming from. How are you gonna complain? Oh, they're drafting a quarterback. They're doing this. They're not putting pieces around me. And then you go request $50 million. And Tom Brady's sitting there saying, I'll take $20 million. I'll take $22 million. You know, just resign this guy, resign this guy, resign this guy.
Hey, guys,
see who got 7 rings, who got 1?
Hey, facts.
That's why he has 7 rings. That's why he has
Aaron
7
Rodgers. Guys. Aaron Rodgers will go down as a top 5 quarterback all time.
100%.
But anyways, hey, watch when Green Bay. Mark my word. Watch when Green Bay draft 2 to 3 receivers in this whole draft this year. You'll see.
I bet.
Jameson
No, I
Williams.
think so. I
That
think
would
so.
be
They're gonna try to get a couple.
That would
I mean,
be
they got
good for Aaron Rodgers. He'll make
Yeah.
them look like stars. I'll tell you that right now. He'll make them look like stars. I'm not gonna
Yep.
lie.
Absolutely.
For sure. Hussein, what are your thoughts on all this conversation right now?
I'm not against Aaron Rodgers because he just signed that contract this year, right? And look at the past. You know what I'm saying? Besides Devontae Adams, what have you done? Okay, Marcus Landscatten, what, 5th rounder? Robert Tunyon, free agent, walk on or something. They didn't take that first round wide receiver or that second round wide receiver that he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like he does have his reasons. So he looked at it like he only got a couple more years, and he's almost out anyway. So
Receivers, though, do you think they're in the wrong for asking for this big money?
I look at the receivers, they're looking at it like they're making the quarterbacks look good. They're getting the quarterbacks these contracts, so they should get something.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation for the owners, man.
Yeah,
It's a sticky situation, man. Like,
You know what? To be honest with you, after owners, to be honest with you, they're not doing nothing but paying. They're bringing out their money, their check to pay the money, and they got the money to pay it. You want to win championships? Pay the money to win a championship. That's about it. You want to have the best receiver. You want to have the best whatever quarterback. Pay the money to get the quarterback. These guys are multi-billionaires. You really think they care about who they're paying and how much they're paying?
I know, but they have a cap, man. You can't just
Do
they all have a cap.
Do they have
you got
a
to
cap?
draft. It's all about
Rams
draft.
don't have a cap.
They don't have a cap. They don't have a cap.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
My
man.
boy,
okay.
hey, My boy Malahi is in Home Depot's break room, dog.
Yeah.
Clear
I'm
it.
fasting. I'm good.
What up?
I'm fasting, bro. I'm good. I'm fasting. Appreciate that.
Hey,
The best,
Mookie,
the best, the best of the best.
yeah, hey, they giving him that VIP treatment over there, man.
Facts.
Yeah, bro.
Facts.
Hey, BG, if you watching this, Samah, give us, please.
Yo, BJ ain't paying for the next toe for real.
Hell
Hey, by the way, Munir Ghazali said Casey's gonna reload with all those draft picks. They have like 12. I don't know how, but they have like 12 draft picks, by the way. Kansas City does.
Wow.
Yeah, in this whole draft. Then he said, Malahi walking around Home Depot. He forgot what he came in for. You got a whole hour before iftar, so make sure you get what you gotta get. All right. We got people joking around, laughing. But one more time, Fadi, I just want to ask you, like, do you think that it's okay that these receivers are asking for this big money? Like, do you think that they're not in the wrong?
Who, me?
Yeah, do you think the receivers have a right to ask for this big money? This big money
I'm
right
gonna
here.
be honest with you. Yeah, why not? You know what I mean? If other guys are asking for money, why not? You're out there putting your body, and you're out there putting your body on the line. You're playing every day. You're getting hit out there every day. You get hit really hard as a receiver. Down the middle, you could take some hits. Yeah, why not? Why not ask for their money? You're a good receiver. Why not? Sambo, the 49ers receiver. He should get top dollar. He's unreal. He's a great receiver.
All right, I'm gonna call out a name. You tell me if they deserve to be a top 5 paid receiver. Debo Samuel.
Yes.
All right, you guys could all like do a thumbs up or say yes or no, whatever.
Yes.
DK Metcalf.
Oh, 100%.
Multi give him a flip.
Yeah.
Scary Terry McLaurin.
No.
Washington Commanders.
No.
Did Jose give a thumbs up?
Yeah, I don't know why. What is Jose thinking about that guy?
No, I'm just saying. Look what he's done with what he had. Now imagine you give him Russell Wilson.
Hey, Jose, why don't you get back on the line? I've been waiting for the Dodge Ram for like 6 months, bro. Now I know why they're not getting it done, bro.
Hey, stop. Get this line
What
moving.
the heck?
AJ Brown.
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
Definitely.
You know, hey man, he has mental health issues, man. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying,
We all
like,
do,
I ain't gonna lie
baby.
to you, as an owner, I'll be a little worried. You know, it's like having like I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's say someone was
Put that in his
injury
contract.
prone.
Put that in his contract.
You know, let's say somebody was injury prone, right? You know, we would be worried about him. Somebody comes out with mental health issues, and ain't nothing wrong with it, by the way. I respect them for coming out with it. But wouldn't you be a little worried about him? Like, as an owner, like, you'd be like, yo, man, this guy, like, probably gonna one day just say, I quit, or something like that.
Incentive-based contract where he has to play in so-and-so games, catch so-and-so passes, get so-and-so yards in order for him to get that money, flat out.
Deontay Johnson.
Who's that?
He's been all right, Moti. Pro bowler, top 10 receiver in the league.
What team he played for?
We're talking top 5 money though. Oh,
What team he played for, Jose?
huh? The Michigan Panthers.
What about
All right,
what about the guy from the Lions, Abdul Habus, whatever his name is, that with the long name?
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah, there you go.
He's still
That
a
boy's
rookie.
Abdullah Hamoud.
Give him top 5.
Abdullah Hamid. That's the mayor. That's the mayor of Dearborn. All right. Listen, before we move on to the basketball segment, we're going to talk about some NBA playoffs, and then we can shut down the show. Let me give you a shout out to the last sponsor, Unique Coney Island. Shout out to Sambo, also on the championship winning Hamtramck team. Location 33102 DeQuinder Road, Sterling Heights, Michigan. If you want to eat like a champion, go to Unique Coney Island. Their number is 1-586-554-7931. They're famous for their original unique pita, homemade chicken lemon rice, unique qalaba, shawarma, gyro, and much more.
Hey, you gotta stop. Oh, hey, go. We still fast.
Hold on.
Stop.
Hold on. They have a reward system where every 100 points you get $7 off of your favorite meal. Mookie, your favorite number 7 player right now. Think of it right now on top of your head. That's number 7. Go.
For who?
Anybody, any sport.
Number 7?
Number 7.
Rafael Nadal.
Fadi, Fadi, number 7, best number 7 player that you can think of.
Best number 7 player I could think of. Man, that's tough. Number 7.
Hussein over here throwing his hands up like he ain't pick Ramon Santiago.
Boston Celtics. D Brown.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
He just beat me. He just beat me right there.
I
Nobody
said
even
Michael
messes with
Vick,
Ramon
guys. Y'all forgot
Santiago,
about Michael
man.
Vick?
Ooh,
Nobody
Kyrie
says
Irving.
Michael Vick.
Ronaldo.
7.
Ronaldo's good too. Ronaldo's good. But I'm thinking about basketball. I didn't think about soccer. So I want
All right. Well, quickly want to give a shout out again to Sambo, Big Nate, Big Nasty, everybody over there, Unique
All
on the
day.
island, great people.
All
Let me
day.
fly through these comments and we're going to talk about basketball right quick, okay? He said 100% they have it right. Receivers are only in their prime for so long. They'll get paid once, maybe twice. And then Abdul Farid said, if you prove yourself for 2 or 3 years being top 10 in the NFL, go get your money. I agree. But personally, I'm on the boat of I'm not willing to pay receivers because these wide receivers that are coming out of college now are balling immediately. So you can kind of get similar production. I mean, look at the Vikings. They pretty much traded Stephon Diggs for Justin Jefferson, and they're paying Justin Jefferson rookie money where Stephon Diggs just got paid big money as well. So, they got themselves out of that contract. And to be honest with you, Justin Jefferson to me is a better receiver. Moving on to the NBA to go into this. So basically,
hey, Omar,
we're going
to cut you off. I'm sorry, but I gotta get going. I appreciate everything you guys did. Well, it was very fun.
Where you going?
Whenever
You need Coney Island? You're not gonna make it, bro. You all the way in Dearborn.
Whenever you guys need me on here, I'm down to chat
Fadi,
and have some fun. I
Most
appreciate
definitely.
you guys. Good seeing everybody, man.
Fadi, appreciate you, man.
Thank you,
Likewise.
Fadi, man. Take it easy. Have a good one, man. All right, and for the rest of us, NBA, basically, I'm going to quickly go over the series. You tell us if it's a surprise so far, a disappointment so far. So I'm starting off with Miami and Atlanta. Miami's up 2-0, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm a little bit disappointed of Atlanta. I thought that they would probably put up a better fight. I thought that they're built to, hang with somebody like Miami, but Miami's playing great. Jimmy Butler's playing great. Hussein, is it a surprise or disappointment, or is it what you expected?
It's what I expected number 1 seed to do.
Okay, Mo Malahi, expected, surprise, disappointing. And by the way, you're muted, Mookie. Just want to let you know.
Very, very disappointed, man. Very disappointed. It's not even close.
Really?
Be down 30 game 1, man. Come on, man. Really? Very disappointed.
That's true. Moti, surprised, disappointed, or what you expected?
No, what I expected, I said last week we're going to have 2 sweeps, one with the Miami and the other one, actually, I picked the Suns sweeping the Pelicans, but Pelicans are fighting.
Yeah, we'll get into that one. Boston and Brooklyn. Boston up 1-0. I mean, obviously just one game. Surprised, disappointed, or what you expected? Moti, I'll start off with you on this one.
Yeah, I'm surprised because, Boston struggled without their big man, Robert Williams. I expected Brooklyn to win. I'm hearing Ben Simmons coming back. So, I mean, we all predicted a 6-7 game series. So I think it's still going to happen.
Jose, surprised, disappointed, or what you expected?
It's what I expected. Boston, at the end of the day, is still a good team. They got a lot of great core players. Brooklyn they were most of the lineup was out, but now they're back. And I expect Brooklyn to bounce back though at the end of the day.
Yusuf said sweep Boston to the finals, by the way. That's what he's saying. He's standing right next to me as our production guy. Oh, sweep from Miami. I'm sorry. All right, Mookie, are you listening right now? Are you with us? I know your camera's not on, but are you still with us? All right, there you go. So me personally, for this one, it's what I expected. I think it's going to go 7. I still think Brooklyn's going to take it, but obviously somebody got to be up 1-0. It happens to be Boston. And then the same thing for the Bucks for me. It's 1-0 right now. I think they're up 1-0. I believe this series is probably not going to go more than 5. Hussein, surprise, what you expected or disappointed?
It's what I expected. Milwaukee's a great team. And like you said, I don't see them going past 5 games. If they're lucky, 6. Chicago fell off a lot of injuries, and it's not the same.
Moti, same question for you. Bucks up 1-0. Surprised, what you expected or disappointed?
It's what I expected. Bucks is a good team, man. Expect the Bucks to be in the Eastern Conference Finals.
76ers and Raptors 2-0 76ers, and I'm not gonna lie to you, they've been taking care of business, handling it easily. I'm actually disappointed in the Raptors by the way that they've been playing, especially as a 5th seed. So that's my answer. Obviously, I'm not surprised that they're up 2-0. I'm just more so disappointed by the way the Raptors are playing. Moti, what's your thoughts? Surprised, disappointed, or what you expected?
No, I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? We expect the Philly to be a good team this year. Toronto is I mean, they're getting blown out. You're right, that is surprising, but I want Philly to be in the Eastern Conference Finals also.
Hussein?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Philly ever since they got Harden. I'm a huge fan of Joel Embiid. Should be the MVP, hopefully. I see them sweeping the Toronto Raptors. I see them. They're like one of the best built teams to me. Probably one of the only teams that can hang with like the big dogs like Milwaukee and Boston or Brooklyn. So I want Philly to go.
Suns and Pelicans. I'm sure we all gonna have the same answer with this one. Pelicans stole game 2 in Phoenix, 1-1 series. Surprised, disappointed, or what you expected, Jose?
Very disappointed. I mean, you can't be disappointed because Booker got hurt yesterday in the third quarter, and I don't think he's coming back for game 3 or game 4. They said he's out, so it's up to Chris Paul's leadership now.
Moti, surprised, disappointed, or what you expected?
Surprised, but I like the Pelicans moving forward. I'm talking about next year and the year after that. I like them.
Yeah, that's if Zion stays though, man. We'll see what happens with the Zion
Back.
situation. Mookie, surprised, disappointed, or what you expected? Phoenix and Pelicans tied 1-1.
It's injury, man. My man had 31 in the first half. That doesn't count. That does not count. I don't want. You can't be disappointed, man. But I still think the Suns are gonna do it. Even without Booker, I still got the Suns in 6.
Memphis and T-Wolves, Mookie, they're tied 1-1. Surprised, disappointed, or what you expected?
Little surprised. Little surprised. But I
Same.
think Memphis should do it.
Yeah, I think Memphis should do it, but I'm surprised. A little disappointed in Memphis, though. They should be up 2-0. Yeah, Hussein, surprised, disappointed, or what you expected?
It's what I expected. I wanted this to be the series of the first round. This is what I got my eyes on. They're both very similar. They're very similar teams. That's what I'm looking at right now.
You crazy.
So,
what about Brooklyn? You crazy.
Brooklyn,
that's the
I
best
think
series.
Boston's way better than Brooklyn, honestly.
You crazy.
Healthy.
Yeah, all I gotta say is Memphis. I don't know if y'all been watching the dad, John Moran's dad, and Carl Anthony Towns. Yeah, they've been going at it. It's been hilarious. Moti, surprised, disappointed, or what you expected? Wolves and Memphis.
Yeah, man, what I expected, is gonna be a good battle. I mean, we all expect Memphis, but the Wolves got some good players on the team.
All right, Warriors and Nuggets. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Warriors look scary again, guys. The Warriors look scary again. They're up 2-0. Nuggets, good luck. I feel bad for them. I mean, I'm disappointed in the Nuggets. Very surprised. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised because they never really got a chance to play with each other this year. But that team, that Warriors team, looks very good. I think they're the team to beat now in the West. In my opinion, I didn't have this in the beginning, but like watching them, they look lights out. And so that's my opinion on this situation. Moti, surprised, disappointed, or what you expected right now in that series?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Is what I expected. I got Golden State going to the finals in my bracket. So I'm not, it's exactly what I wanted to happen.
Mookie, we just seen a black card. Is that true?
Yes, you did.
All right, Mookie, surprised, disappointed, or what you expected? Warriors and Nuggets.
What I expected, man.
Yeah, they look good. Jose, surprised, disappointed, or what you expected?
It's what I expected. I'm surprised that my boy Jordan Poole showing that Michigan blood in him, raining them threes. He fits scary, too good with that lineup. I don't even want to think about it. But like I said, they're my favorites to get to the finals.
I'm actually surprised he wasn't in the top 3 finishers as the most improved player, by the way. Very disappointed in the NBA people that didn't vote for him into being a top 3. They got some good players in there, but I thought Jordan Poole, like he went from like a regular person.
He should have been in there.
Yeah. But don't sleep on Draymond too, man. Let's keep it real right now, man. He's been a huge asset.
Shutting down the Joker, like you would think he's not even playing right now. It's crazy. It's getting to him. You see how the Joker is reacting?
Relax.
Yeah, it definitely gets him.
Relax. Nobody's shutting down the Joker. Relax.
I know.
But Draymond's doing his job. Draymond's definitely doing his job. I mean, not shutting him down, but he's slowing him down. Like
Slowing him
Hussein said,
down.
he's getting to his head.
Facts.
Hey, big one right here. Mavs against Jazz, bro. Without Doncic, tied 1-1. Jalen Brunson goes for 40. 42 points. Surprised, disappointed, or what you expected? Hussein, I'll start off with you on this one.
Kind of, I mean, with nobody expects Dallas to do anything without Doncic, right? So I'm surprised.
Yeah, Moti.
Hey, the playoffs least watched games. You can find them on NBA TV at 4:00 when people are getting off work. But yeah, man. Brunson is playing good, man. He's definitely working himself into a big contract this offseason.
Mookie, surprised, disappointed, or what you
Man.
expected? Jazz.
Disappointed from the Jazz, man. Disappointed from the Jazz. They've been together for how long now? They just keep coming up short, man. And if they lose this series, you need to fire that coach and blow up the team.
I don't think it's the coach's fault. I think he's a good coach, man, but they're definitely gonna blow up the team. I heard that the coach, by the way, is one of the people the Lakers are targeting, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I think he's a good coach.
He got some nice hair. I'll be honest with you.
Hey,
All right.
but in all
Early look,
seriousness,
get him some LA looks. He's straight.
hey, the Pistons should go after Donovan Mitchell. Do what they got to do. Sell house if they need to. Go get Donovan Mitchell if
Yeah,
that's
they could
what's
have had
being-
him. They could have had him for free. They could have had
Yep.
him for free. They could have had him for
That is
free.
true.
He came in Detroit, didn't even miss it. Yeah.
Talk about getting hurt by the former owner / coaches. That's another one. Kennard not even on our team anymore. We took him over Donovan Mitchell. And the crazy thing is we were looking at Donovan Mitchell and we were considering Donovan Mitchell. So that's probably what tears
Don't say
apart us Detroit fans the most. But with that said, guys, this was another awesome show. We had to do it through Zoom. Episode 31 of the Fantasy Guys Wednesday edition. Sponsors were Hammer Time, Unique, Coney Island, and Fortune Quick Lube. Jose in the building, Moti in the building. We had Mookie in the building. We had Fadi in the building as well. It was a fun one. I like this. I was telling Jose this. I was like, man, we got to start getting some guests on the show. It's going to hype up the show a little bit more as well. And it's been fun these past couple of weeks. Thank you guys that are here right now. Fadi, you too. We appreciate you for coming on the show. Any final words from you guys before we shut it down?
Enjoy the game.
Jose, there you go. Moti.
Appreciate it. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, man. I don't know about you guys, man, but I feel like Domino's are making a comeback. A lot of commercials are out there, and I'm about to have Domino's tonight.
Oh my God.
That boy Moti about to have Domino's. You know who's also a domino to the team is Mookie right there. Shout out to Mookie. That's that photo. Hassan's giving his big bro a hug. He's giving his big brother a hug. All right. You silly.
That's so cool.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
We hope you guys all enjoyed it. We hope you guys had a fun one. We know we did. Take it easy, and we'll see you guys all next week, Wednesday. We have a guest for next week already, but I ain't gonna let y'all know until we talk. I mean, once the week gets closer, but we'll be in person next week, inshallah.
Inshallah.
All right, guys.
All right, take it easy, everybody.